Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. So let's solve this question here. It says in Matthew Meselson and Franklin Stahl experiment, in the year 1958, they used nitrogen source as option A 15NH4 NO3, option B 15NH4 NO2, option C 15NH3, option D 15NH4Cl. So what does the question say? It says in Matthew Meselson and Franklin Stahl experiment in the year 1958, they used nitrogen source as. So what was used as nitrogen source during the experiment conducted by Meselson and Stahl in the year 1958? That is the question. Now, before we talk about what was used, let us talk about what was that experiment about. Meselson and Stahl's experiment. We all know this particular experiment by their name, that is Meselson and Stahl's experiment in the year 1955, which was done to look for the mode of DNA replication. Okay, they worked to check for the mode of DNA replication. For their surprise, they actually saw that the DNA occurs by a type of method which is called as semi-conservative method or semi-conservative mode. They saw that the DNA replication occurs by semi-conservative mode. And for this, what did they do? They grew E. coli cells. They took E. coli cells and they grew them for 14 generation on the medium containing N15 as a nitrogen source. Okay, N15 is a isotope of nitrogen, and this N15 was actually derived from the component which is nothing but NH4Cl, that is ammonium chloride, where like N15 was isotope of nitrogen was used. And after 14 generation, the entire DNA of E. coli cells were consisting of only N15. Okay, only N15. And later, when they changed the medium to N14, again the hybrid of N14 and N15 started forming. Okay, and when they continued the generation in N14, then the entire DNA started getting convert, or you can say the newly synthesized strand started getting incorporated by N14. So initially, when they took N15 as a nitrogen source, so the 14th generation, what I was talking about, that all the E. coli cells consist of mainly the N15 DNA. Okay, N15 DNA. So that means the newly synthesized DNA consists of N15. Okay, so let us see. So option A says N14NH4NO3, that is ammonium nitrate. No, because it was not used as a nitrogen source. Option B says NH4NO2, that is also not used. Option C says NH3, that is also not used. And option D says NH4Cl, that is ammonium chloride, and that containing N15 nitrogen. That is the correct answer. So what is the answer? Let us conclude. The answer is option D. That is N15 present in NH4Cl. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you.